Darling, you know it's my father's birthday soon, right? You haven't forgotten.
I haven't, don't worry.
Have you thought of a present to give him at all? All my ideas are drawing blanks. I don't know what to do.
No, I haven't thought of a present yet. Why, do you have something in mind?
Okay, I just talked to my mom about it. Turns out Dad is going to a lot of weddings and funerals these days. So maybe, what do you think about getting him a suit? Good idea, right? Can't believe I was the one who came up with it.
Yeah, not bad that. Good thinking.
I know, right? I knew you would like the idea too.
I mean, it was on my mind anyways. I was kind of confused as to what to get him, so this is a good idea. We can go with this. But your dad doesn't seem to be focused on worldly desires, though. I've never really seen him talk about money or ask for things like that. So maybe something else is a better idea?
My dad is annoyingly frugal, doesn't want to spend anything. Even when he orders stuff online, he spends like a month just comparing prices. It's ridiculous. Anyways, you promised me.
Okay, I'll get him that suit, I promise.
Sarah, have you been busy with our plans? You are going to sort out my husband's suit, right? You said you'd help out.
Jeff must have already talked to you about it. That's good. I was also wondering what to get for Dave's birthday anyways. I was kind of struggling too. So after talking with Jeff, he told me about the suit idea. And I thought it would be best to go with that and follow him.
You chose well. Even if my husband can be kinda awkward sometimes, he's quite handsome when he dresses up in a suit. As we get older, it's more likely to get pointed at and mocked at, so it's a plus to look nice. We wouldn't be messed with if we seem richer. That's why it's important to wear nice clothes. Not that my Dave would understand. I'm wearing myself thin so that he doesn't know what I'm thinking, but it's so suffocating at this point. Sometimes I wish he'd just splurge a bit.
Oh, why? Seeing your husband save money in such a manner is good to see. Not many people do that these days. I thought I'd learn his frugalness.
Hey, don't even say that. It will cause a big problem in this household. I can't handle one person like that. Imagine two. My head feels like it's gonna explode just from hearing that we could have another person in the house like that. I beg of you, don't learn that trait of his. It's horrible.
Hey, you're exaggerating. I bet he's not to that level of frugalness. He seems to spend well when he needs to because he can be so frugal. When he spends a lot, no?
What? My husband? When did you see this? Did you hear anything at all?
Before I got married to Jacob, did you not know Jessica? Did Jeff not tell you? I thought he would have by now. Jeff called me separately to meet with him.
So, what did he say to you? Did he ask you to do anything?
He went to a shop and bought me a bag. It's actually the Dior bag I carry all the time right now.
What are you on about? What money does that man have for him to be spending it on you? He really bought you that expensive bag, the black one with the gold handle. He doesn't even mention those shops to me and would never dream of taking me there, yet he bought you that bag. I can't believe him. How ungrateful. I do everything for him and he can't even show his gratitude.
Aw, don't get angry at him, Jessica. He doesn't deserve that. He's a good man. The only reason he gave it to me was to bribe me. He said that I should not worry too much about whether you would nag me after I get married like some mother-in-laws do, because it's just your personality, and I shouldn't take it personally. He gave it to me because he was thinking of you. So if you scold him after listening to what I've said, how could I meet him without feeling bad? Also, he bought my parents presents before we got married. They were so happy with him after that. They gave the okay to me marrying his son straight away. See, it's a good thing to see him like this. He's doing it for your family.
Oh, well, I'll overlook it just because you said you'd sort out his suit for his birthday. I'll find a tailor shop so you're free on the weekend. Make sure you leave it empty. No plans, okay?
Okay, Jessica.
I told you I don't need stuff like this. Just let's go get a meal as a family together. That's enough. Practical and not a waste.
No, we can't. It's because you've done a lot of things for me. Of course I want to pay you back. Just accept it, Jeff. You deserve it.
That's right. How do you think Sarah feels after you've come here and just said that? Just accept the present and say thank you. That's all that is needed. Oh, it's because you're like this. I never want to get you anything. It doesn't make me feel satisfied. You are so suffocating, honestly.
I already have 2 suits at home. I don't need another one. It's a waste of money, please. How many times do you actually see me wearing a suit, let alone a customized one? I don't need it. Oh, come on, Dad. How much longer are you going to make us listen to Mom's nagging? Just accept it. Imagine how we feel when you reply like this when we're trying to do something nice for you. Just accept it with a smile like she's telling you to. Ignore how much the price is.
Don't mind me, Jeff. Just choose a customized design that you like and we will buy it for you. How about the black one? Or the gray one? Or the embroidered navy one?
Jeff doesn't know what is stylish whatsoever. He doesn't care about that stuff. When going to a wedding, a brighter color is better than a darker one, no? A black suit always makes someone look too uptight and serious. He should go with a lighter color.
Did you think that too, Mom? Wow, we really are on the same wavelength. When Dad wears brighter colors, he looks dandy and cool. I have to wear it when I go to funerals too? If I wear a bright suit, what will people say? I can't get a bright one. I'm okay with the black one. Please, package the black one for me, ma'am.
At a wedding, wear a bright color, and at a funeral, you need to just wear a dark one. Why does there only need to be one suit? You really can't think things through, can you? Just because Sarah said she'd get you a suit doesn't really mean she's only gonna get one. Come on, think it through. So annoying you are. Can't take a hint at all. She'll get you 2.
That's right, Dad. Sarah said she'll get it as a birthday present. While we're at it, why don't we throw out all the old suits you have at home and just buy new ones now? We can get 2 new suits now. You're okay with that, right, honey?
Yeah. Of course I'm okay with it. Get 2 suits, Jeff. Any 2 ones that you want. They really are just taking the money I don't have at this point. These leeches. I guess I have to put up with them. They probably planned this from the beginning. It's not like I can reject the request and only get 1 suit for him. It's meant to be a present. How annoying.
No, I am okay. I'd rather have no suits than get 2 now. I really don't need 2, so just drop it.
What is up with you? You're spoiling the mood. Fine, I get it. Just get the indigo colored one then. The indigo one is better than the black one.
How can you expect me to wear an indigo suit to a funeral? You're trying to make me look bad at this point. You are demanding Sarah to give you money like always. At this rate, I'll pass out. I am so ashamed, so stop doing it. Dad, why are you getting mad at Mom? Mom is asking around because she wants to do good things for you. That's why she's focused on looking for things for you as well. You're being a bit much doing this in front of all these people.
It's because of you that your father is here. Don't even make me talk about how you guys are when you go to the supermarket.
I don't need any of this. I already said. Sarah, just get me this 1 black suit. You don't need to waste your money and get me another suit at all. I don't need it. I don't want it. I'm already thankful to receive such a present in my old age. It's the first time, so thank you. I will wear it at family events, don't worry. I promise you.
That's okay. You deserve it, like I said. I always wanted to give you something, and the opportunity finally arrived, so... Are you sure you don't want me to get you another suit? I really do not mind, at all. Like Jessica said, we can get you another one in a brighter color. That way you can wear one at a funeral and one at a wedding or another happier event.
Don't worry about it. Why would you waste all your money on your father-in-law? I already said I'm okay. You don't have that much money to spend like this. It's the thought that matters, and I appreciate it, but one suit is enough.
I can't do anything when you are like this. It's so frustrating. Can you just not give in, you stubborn old geezer? Even when she said she'd get it, why are you so strongly refusing like this?
Leave it, Mom. Dad's always been like this. He's stubborn in his ways. It's not the first time, and I don't think it'll be the last. Darling, let's just pay for this and go. Dad, let's eat dinner together and then you can go. Sarah said that she'd buy you the steak that you like. What are you on about? Steak? I went to an event already and they gave me so much extra food that I have that all in the fridge. Why would I eat out after that? We should be finishing that. Shouldn't you be getting home quicker? I need a grandson anyway, someone who is more like me. I can't live with you people.
Jeff, I'm here to give you your suit today.
What am I, chopped liver? Why are you only focusing on Jeff?
Sorry.
Why do you not even say hello to me? It's clear I am home and you know it.
When I called Jeff earlier today, he said you weren't home. So of course I thought that Jeff was the only one home.
Sorry. You and my husband keep contact like that. Who these days contacts their father-in-law like that? You should be ashamed of yourself.
Jessica, it's not the Gilded Age anymore. Women aren't just stuck to the house, and they surely can have a good relationship with their family. There are so many people that are close to their daughter-in-laws. It's not just me. And plus, isn't it a good thing? It shows how welcoming you are as a family. That being said, when is Jeff coming home? I haven't seen him yet. I want to see him in the suit before I go.
Why would you need to see that? If anyone has to see him in it, it's me.
I want to see if any tailoring needs to be done to it. Then, if there is anything, I can go and take it to the tailor shop. Nothing else, that's all. Do you want to check instead for me, Jessica? It is kind of inconvenient, so you might find it annoying, but if you want to do it, be my guest.
What can't I do that you can do? Are you looking down on me right now? I'll see what my husband looks like. You don't need to. You can go.
Okay then. Make sure you check if any parts need to be cut or hemmed. Look at the codes on the paper as well to double check measurements. Make sure to check thoroughly and let me know.
You act like doing that is such a big deal. I'll be perfectly fine. Wait. What is all of this? Who is able to recognize these random letters? Who would be able to check the suit if you write down notes abbreviated like this?
That's why I said I'd do it for you. You're already finding it a bit difficult. You can leave it to me. It's better that I check and let the tailor shop know when Jeff comes. I feel bad asking you to do it when you've already got a lot on your plate. It's fine. I will do it. Don't take mind of me and do what you need to do.
Honestly, you're adding to the stuffiness of this house. Seriously. First my husband, now you. Both of you are too stubborn for your own good.
Darling, what should I do?
What's up?
You know your dad's birthday? I don't think I can go. I really wanted to as well. And I know it's his first birthday after our marriage, but work have scheduled a trip that I have to go to. I can't miss it. I can't ask someone else to go for me, so I have to go. I would if I could. I'm so sorry.
Okay, what about it?
Huh? What do you mean? Are you even listening to what I'm saying properly? I said I can't go to Jeff's birthday celebrations. Hello?
I did. I heard already. No need to get annoyed.
So I'd like a proper reply then. Gosh, what's up with your reaction? You're so calm even though I've literally told you I can't go to your dad's celebration. Does that mean you don't care about your dad's birthday? Stop acting. It doesn't matter if I'm not there, because you are the family member and I'm not.
That's not what I mean. I mean, regardless of whether you go on that business trip, I'm handling the party for his birthday, so don't worry about it. You already got him the suit, so it's my turn to prepare something for him. Don't worry, I got this.
Oh, honey, that's so cute. I almost misunderstood, though. Honestly, thank you for helping me out. I wish I could be there. Can you think of a present to get him? You know, lately your dad has been interested in cars.
Cars? Dad likes cars? Since when? Let me think. Oh, I know what to get him then. I've already thought of a good idea. Don't worry, I've got this. I'll make Dad's birthday a day he will never be able to forget. I promise.
Thank you so much, love. If I didn't have you, I honestly don't know what I'd do. I'll go to the business trip without any worry then, okay? I'll call you on Dad's birthday to speak to him. What time are you going to go down to their place today?
I'm planning to leave a little while after lunch and meet them. Let Dad know about your plans. Let's eat dinner together then. You better wait for me.
Of course! How did you come up with such an amazing idea? Are you not going to tell me what it is? Can you really not tell me what you're going to get for his birthday? I'm really curious. Please? Please?
No, it's no fun if I tell you before he knows. Come on, I want to keep it a secret. What happens if you spoil the surprise when you call? You are not a good liar, so I can't risk it. I'm sorry, I promise you'll find out later.
Is that so? You are all ready and I don't even have the candles. That's fair. Then tell me after you've gone and come back, okay?
Got it, of course.
Dad, I am so sorry. Unfortunately, work have scheduled me in for a trip. I couldn't say no to them. You know how work is.
It's fine, don't worry. When you get to my age, birthdays aren't all that important anyways. It's to do with your work, of course. Work comes first.
Still, it's your first birthday after I got married and joined the family officially. I wanted to spend time with Jacob and you as a family. After all, Jacob is gonna see you anyways.
He's coming alone? Oh no. He should be careful then. He better be sure he can handle his alcohol then. He's got guts at least.
Jeff, don't make him drink too much like last time. It's not good for your livers. He has work the next morning, so just meet earlier, have dinner together, and send him off back home. Got it?
I get it, don't worry. I won't make him drink too much and I'll let her know.
Also, did Jacob tell you he's preparing your gift? You must be excited. He hasn't even told me what it is, so I'm dying of curiosity. I told him that you like cars.
Why would you tell him that? Now I can't help but to expect and be excited for a certain something. Just make sure you don't mention anything to your mother-in-law. I've been spending a lot of money on car parts recently. Jessica has put up a lot with me.
It's your day, so tell her not to nag you. Maybe it'll work. I have to go now, Dad, and leave, but happy birthday. Eat a lot of good food, and I hope you have a great day. And also, I have given you some money, so make sure you go out with Jessica tomorrow and have some good food.
You should be using that money when you need it, not giving it to me. No wonder people say having a daughter is the best. They do things like this. Thank you, I'll use it well. Travel safely and call us when your trip is almost over. We don't want Jessica to worry.
I got it. Mom, how are you? What's going on?
Did you arrive back safely?
Yes, I've just arrived back at the office after having gone already. How was Jeff's birthday celebrations? Did it go well?
To be honest, I'm calling because of that. I was considering whether I should call you or not, so I just decided I will.
Why? What did Jacob get his dad? Did you nag Jeff again for buying accessories for his car? Gosh. After all, it was Jeff's birthday. You should have held back on that day. What did Jacob get him? How much was it?
What are you on about car accessories? I wish it was that. I wouldn't have said anything. He gave 2 pairs of socks for your father-in-law.
What do you mean? What? Socks. What does that even mean? Why socks? I mean, it was a pair of socks from a luxury brand, but still. Isn't it a little too much to give 2 pairs of socks as a gift for his father's birthday? When his dad received the presents, he couldn't even control his facial expressions. Those bright-colored socks. I was embarrassed just seeing it unfold. It would have been better if he wasn't expecting anything. I don't understand why you uselessly went and called him and said all that stuff before his birthday. Are you being for real? He really got his dad 2 pairs of socks? Mom, how are those socks packaged? It was just 2 different colors of socks in a white case. It was just also wrapped in a ribbon, so I just assumed he got it from a luxury brand. Must have been expensive. What? That sounds like the freebie we got when we got Dad's suit fitted. He can't have. That insolent man. There's no way he really gave that to Dad as a present, right? He's going overboard at this point. He needs to calm down. How about food? Did Jacob pay for the food? What did you eat? As soon as we arrived, he ordered expensive beef and ribs, so of course I thought it's just because it's his dad's birthday that he's going full out. But on top of that, he bought steak and other food. I was there alone, eating like I have been starving for weeks. After he finished eating, he said he ate well and then left us to it. He was leaving like he had a toothache, too. He's a sore in my life, too. The first time I've seen a man like this, honestly. Really? He didn't buy dinner either? I wasn't even sure if your father-in-law was offended after Jacob left either. He didn't look good, to be honest, after that. He was smiling all day, and then he suddenly had no energy. He's not even laughing. He's looking all down in the dumps. I felt bad for him, and I couldn't handle it anymore. So I decided to call you. Did you not sort out his suit for his birthday? Yes, I did. I mean, they sure don't expect an expensive present or anything, but if we do something, expecting something in return is a given. Being a married couple is about give and take, doing things for each other. It just seems like you aren't receiving things, so it's quite a problem. I'm quite worried. I know I shouldn't be saying this, but be careful. You know what I'm on about, right? I get it. Don't worry. Darling, what did you do with the $2,200? It's not in my savings account anymore. What have you done?
What are you talking about?
Why is there no money in my bank account? We have no food at home, so I went to the supermarket, you see. I didn't buy anything special or expensive, yet it kept going over the limit every time. Do you know how embarrassed I was?
Why are you asking me?
What do you mean, why am I asking you? I went to see your parents the other day, and their fridge was different. You did it, didn't you? Why would you use the money we need to buy them a fridge? Is that money just yours to use whenever you want? This isn't your stupid pocket money.
You're gonna earn more next month anyways. It doesn't matter.
What did you say? I can't believe you. It's not about whether I earn more. It's about you not discussing this with me. That's our money for food, rent, our livelihood, and you've gone and spent it. Are you right in the head at all?
Plus, their fridge was too small, so I bought them a new one. I didn't spend it on anything that doesn't need to be bought. It's not like it was the last money we'll ever have. Isn't that the whole point of working? So we have a constant flow of money coming in? There's no reason for you to get this mad over it.
Is that even a good excuse? You really aren't listening to anything I say. Gosh!
Aren't you being too much as well? You got Dad a brand new suit, but you haven't got anything for Mom yet. Let's say that the fridge was bought with your money as a present for my mom. I'll tell her that you bought it, so don't go complaining to my mom about using your money. You understand?
He's gonna make the narrative like this? Does he think I'm gonna thank him and move on? Let's see who's the person with the last word. All right, okay.
Huh? Did you just say okay?
I mean, it's not like we can't change anything now.
Of course, I knew you would understand. Next month, I'll put more money into our joint account for the living costs. That's enough, right?
Fine. Make sure you add more money then.
Darling,
Yeah?
why is there no money in our joint account?
Why do you need to use the money from our joint account? You don't even go to the supermarket.
It's just I need to use it quickly. But that is not even important. Why is there not even $1,000 in there?
Calm down. I had to use it for something. My mom called and said the washing machine was broken, so I used the money in our joint account. I replaced it then and there.
What? Why would you use that money? Is that your own money?
You also used money to switch out your mom's fridge earlier using the money from our joint account. I was in a hurry, so I also used that money. Why? Can I not?
Of course you can't. Refund that fridge right now. We won't have anything to eat or live off if you don't. And honestly, when I changed the fridge, I used exactly half of my money and half of yours. But right now, I added more into that account, and so you've used more of my money. That's cheating. You can't do that. It's a loss to me.
A loss? I wasn't going to bring this up, but on my dad's birthday in the past, you re-gifted him the alarm clock you got at a Christmas party that you didn't want. You also got my mom a pair of pants from the thrift store and tried to pass them off as new. Why is it that when it comes to my family, you're always so cheap and have something to say when I spend money on them? And you say that it's a loss to you? How can those words even reach your lips?
Why are you bringing up things that have happened in the past? Don't tell me you've been keeping those things in your mind since they happened, and you haven't bothered to bring it up and kept resenting me over them. Gosh, your parents never said anything to me, so I figured they were fine with it.
They're non-confrontational. Of course they didn't say anything. Do you really think that explanation will work on me? Please think before you speak nonsense. From this point forward, I am never spending a dime on your family. Wait and see. Let's just be loyal to our own parents. Don't bother showing up to my family events, and I am not showing up to yours. I am doing Thanksgiving at my place. You can go out with friends.
What?
I mean, it just seems like you don't want to spend money on my family, so we might as well separate our attention like this. Do you not think it's a loss to me too, to spend all that money on your family? Then going forward, without taking financial hits, just agree to spending money for our own families.
How is that what married couples do? We aren't strangers.
Do married couples use their spouse's money to be good children to their own parents? Do they go on talking about your money, my money, my money, my money? Why do I have to split money with you like that? Let's just split that joint account. Do our laundry and make our food separately.
Are you really gonna be childish like this? Tell me you aren't doing this because my mom's birthday's coming up and you don't want to buy her a present?
Are you kidding?
Darling, think this through. This isn't a problem you should be getting emotional about. You need to calm down and think about this rationally. You know my mom spends more than your mom anyways. Why would you fight on this when the balance of spending is different anyways?
Who was talking about balance nonsense? Do you think I'm going to move on if you start talking like that? The bottom line is that you also spent money to replace their fridge, and now I have too. So, just give up on this. We are even.
Even? I am disappointed in you, truly. If I knew you'd be this pathetic and cheap, I wouldn't have married you.
Really? That's what I wanted to say. Thank you for bringing it up first. It seems like we are both on the same page, so let's just get divorced then.
What?
Let's get divorced. I mean, this relationship is breaking down because of money of all things. How can we spend the rest of our lives together if we are fighting like this? We don't have a kid either, so let's just cleanly break it off here.
Fine, that works. But let's divorce after my mom's birthday celebrations.
Why? After all this, you still want me to buy her a present? Is that it?
No, it's not like that. My mom is so excited for her birthday. I don't want to disappoint her like this.
Fine. But in return, I am not contributing whatsoever. I am not planning it or buying the cake, and I am for sure not getting her a present. You do what you want.
You are really evil, you know that?
Did you two fight?
Yes.
I heard you're giving my son a hard time just because he bought a fridge for us. Is it that much of a loss to spend your money on our house?
No, you have to get the story straight. It's not that it's a loss for me to spend money on your house, but it's a great loss that you and my husband are getting my money. You two have never even got me a small present.
Why would I have to give you a present? Plus, you have already received a luxury expensive bag from my husband, and now you want to get a divorce. Talk about leeching off someone. I can't believe you are doing this.
It was a gift from him, so why are you having a go at me? You don't have any right to do that.
What is this? Why did someone like you come into my family as a daughter-in-law? You make my stomach turn, truly. I can't believe you.
Seems like we have the same concerns and feel the same. I finally met a mother-in-law that is like those crazy mother-in-laws from those soap dramas. The ones who yell and put me through hell and back and put their sons on a pedestal. Treat their daughter-in-law like dirt. I've realized how nice some other people have it.
What did you say?
So why did you call?
I almost forgot to bring it up. I don't care whether you get divorced with my son. It's not my problem. But it's my birthday soon. Make sure you go to the department stores and get me a luxury coat.
Why should I?
I am still your mother-in-law right now, no? I demand some ounce of respect at least. You've given a suit to your father-in-law, so I also want to receive something from my daughter-in-law. I should get that much, don't you think? I deserve it.
You deserve it? You are insane. You demand all my money and give nothing in return. And then when I do something nice, you tear me down. I can't believe this. You guys are really beggars, aren't you? Through and through. I should give you a round of applause for your grit.
A beggar? How dare you? Watch your tone.
How is it that you can even think of asking me, the person who is getting divorced from your son, for me to get you a luxury brand coat? You need to get your head screwed on correctly this time. The apple really doesn't fall too far from the tree, it seems. Like mother, like son. I always wondered who my husband took after with his personality, but I know now. It's definitely not Jeff, I see. Looking at your face, you know what I'm on about.
What's the point of arguing with you? My mouth hurts and my jaw is creaking at this point. Hurry up and just do what I said. Go to the department store and get me something. You only need to get the coat. Then after that, you can fight or divorce for all I care. Do what you want.
What do you mean, do as you say? Just take this and leave.
What is this? Oh my gosh. Have you already bought me the present? The shopping bag is Chanel. Oh my gosh. Don't tell me. Oh my gosh, how exciting. If you gave this to me earlier, we'd have no reason to meet face to face. Why didn't you do this earlier? Oh, wait. What is this?
It's my mom's coat. She used to wear it, but not anymore. It got old, so she threw it away and I got the hand-me-down. Since you are so crazy about luxury brands, I'll throw this out and give it to you, like a donation. Do you like it?
You little brat! Are you treating me like a trash can right now? How could you? How could a daughter-in-law do this to their mother-in-law? How could you give me this?
Why? Is the design not your style? Do you not like it? Then again, this design is a bit too expensive and chic for a cheap someone like you to wear. Then choose something from here and leave, please. I don't care what it is. Just choose something.
Oh, what is all this?
It's the luxury clothes you seem to be such a fan of. I've brought all the things my mom threw out and didn't want, so you can have a mountain of them. Choose carefully and go. I prepared a lot for your birthday because there isn't much time until it.
Are you insane? Have you lost your marbles? Oh, my hip! My hip!
Have you gone crazy? Mom!
My son! I'm dying! Come save me!
What do you think you're doing right now? You said you won't do anything and then suddenly you're trying to get revenge on my mother?
What are you talking about? Revenge! I came to give your mom her birthday present. She likes luxury brands and all the stuff I've brought are from those brands. Oh, right, you have eyes on the back of your head. You can't even see from left to right.
What?
I mean, you don't know the difference between luxury and knockoffs. I don't even think you'd know if I bought you the fake.
Don't tell me all of these are fakes.
Is that what is important right now, Jessica? I don't know if it's just because I'm getting divorced, but your mother is quite funny, Jacob.
Are you insane, Sarah? Don't give her what someone else has worn and thrown out. You're meant to get her a brand new present. How is this a gift? Why are you doing this to us? Go right now to get her a new present, now!
Hey, what I'm giving your mother now is 100 times better than anything you've given my parents. It's 100 times more expensive, too. Don't even speak when you know it's true.
Such a rude woman. No manners at all. Did your parents not even teach you how to act? How dare you scream and shout in front of someone older than you? You have no respect.
You are not an adult yet. You want me to treat you like one? Start behaving responsibly. Then you can see how I'll act. That's just your greed. Considering I am not married anymore and not a part of the family, I don't have to call you Jessica, right, old woman? Hope you get good use out of these clothes. If you get it tailored, it'll look brand new. Though I'm not sure if you can even pay for it to be fixed at the tailor's. After I collected and sent all the unwanted clothes that no longer fit my mom straight to my mother-in-law's place. And as soon as I saw her, I threw them in her face. I didn't want to spend and give money to those who are only crazy about luxury brands and money. They are mean-spirited and I am much better off than I was back then. I did feel sorry towards my father-in-law, but he accepted my explanation, asked if I was okay, and apologized on their behalfs. But to be honest, I felt even more guilty and sorry after that apology. That's the story of how I divorced my husband, and after divorcing him, I still keep in contact with my ex-father-in-law. Hearing from him, I learned that my ex-mother-in-law set up my ex-husband with another woman and he got remarried. But they divorced before the 1-year mark. It was because that new woman who became my ex-husband's new wife was treated like I was and had to have a card in her husband's name. I think she went to the department store after getting that card. My husband was shocked when seeing the card statement and got into a big fight with her. The woman stormed out the house and they got a divorce. My ex-husband is still paying off his new wife's debt, but Jessica, who is so overly protective of her son, is ignoring my ex-husband. She isn't even taking his calls. It's quite funny. A woman who went on and on about blood ties and didn't want to spend his money lands here. I hope she comes to her senses now and realizes the errors of her ways, that there is so much more than money that matters in this world. And today's story ends here.
Madeline! Madeline! What on earth are you doing? No way. Mom, you're not going to answer me either? Get over here! Quit shouting! You said you were coming here to eat, so what are you doing right now? Look, we don't want to eat. Can't you see that? You're just antagonizing us for no reason. Why do you keep bothering me when I'm trying to spend time with my son's wife? You think I'm antagonizing you? I have been calling Madeline so many times. She hasn't answered once, and I've been worried sick. Besides, what do you mean that you want to spend time with her? She's not out here with you anyways. Of course, she must be sleeping right now. She needs her rest. Obviously, that's why she hasn't answered you. No, she hasn't left her room for 5 hours. Why would she just be sleeping when you said you were taking her out to eat? I'm normally home at this time on a Saturday to take care of her and spend time with her, but I had to work this week. You should be watching after her and the baby, Mom. Oh, stop shouting! Let's sit down and eat, okay? I was boiling some stew in the kitchen for her to eat. I'm sure it will be so delicious. Can't you smell it? Mom, I am 10 years older than her, and I'm just trying to look after her and my brother, okay? She's being extremely immature about not sending her son to a specific school. Let's eat. If I don't eat soon, I'm going to die of starvation. Did you not listen to me earlier when I said let's eat? You make me so mad sometimes. There you go again. Losing your temper and yelling at your old mom. She is sleeping. I told you. Don't be rude and just sit down for a bit, okay? Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm just worried about her. Enjoy your meal. Make yourself at home and enjoy some too. Did you even eat anything today? I doubt it. You know it's not good for you to skip meals. Let's dig in. Has Dad been eating with you lately? Of course he has. He took Sam out to run some errands and have some bonding time. Oh, really? If Madeline is still here, but she let Sam go with Dad, then where's Aaron? Yes, of course. She needs to rest. I'm not sure where your brother is. He's just not home right now. So Dad took Sam with him? Won't he struggle to go on errands with him? He's 2, so he's at that age where he can do better in public. He took a nap early today, so I'm sure he'll be fine. Besides, he likes spending his time with his grandpa. Oh, my. Madeline, you haven't left your room all day. We already ate dinner together and we haven't heard a sound from your room the whole time. Did you eat anything today? I'm getting ready to leave and now you're finally coming out of your room. My mom made the stew you like. It was delicious. I'm sure you'll love it. Make sure you eat some before bed, okay? I really want to make sure you are doing okay. I've been trying to hang out with you more, but you haven't responded to my calls or texts. Call me later and we can talk to each other. I don't want you to regret your decision to stop speaking to me. Elise, please don't let them send Sam to the preschool down the road. It's horrible. What are you going to do about it? Elise, I really don't want him to go there. Please. Okay, then I can take him to the one close to my house. You both stay with me during the week anyway. I think we need to get him enrolled soon, though. The deadline is approaching and you're going to go back to school. Yes, he needs to get into a good preschool so that he's smart and successful. I don't want him going to a poor school in a poor area. Well, you don't have much of a choice in that. I'm not married and I don't have any kids, so I can help take care of you both. But you have to take some responsibility for your son. I found a nicer preschool nearby that he could attend when he's of age, but it's a lottery system and there's a chance he won't get in. Oh, really? That sounds complicated. One of my coworkers is a working mom and she gave me a lot of advice on how to take care of kids. Maybe you could meet up with her sometime and ask her questions. She said it's best to not have kids if you don't have the money to support them. I feel like I see so many people nowadays with a lot of kids and very little money. It's a really tough situation that I don't want to be in, but I'm going to support you through it. That's why you guys are staying with me in the first place. Ugh! You are so annoying. My parents planned well. They just don't have any work right now. Of course they don't have a ton of money. Oh, yeah, sure, they planned well. Both of your parents are unemployed. They could get jobs, but they don't want to. Yes, they are unemployed. There's nothing they can do about it, though. Not right now, at least. What are you talking about? You shouldn't be making excuses for them. You're too young for that. They should be supporting you through the situation. They said they would support you and pay for everything, and now they can't help you because they've burned through all of their savings. Well, it's not my fault my parents are irresponsible. You know I really wanted to become a stay-at-home mom. I thought having a son would make all of my dreams come true. I know you wanted that, but in order to be a stay-at-home mom, you have to have a spouse or someone else who can take care of you financially. And Aaron is not that person. So, you have to send him to the private school. Please. I don't have any extra money to spend on a nice school for him. You two will need to fund that yourselves. If you want to go there, you and Aaron need to get real jobs. Well, couldn't I just use our allowance then? What allowance? Your parents have been giving us an allowance each month since we are out of work. It's the least you could do. I'm not giving you an allowance. I don't have money for it. You need to get a job and start providing for you and Sam. The same goes for Aaron. Oh, come on. You have to send him to that school. I know it's important to you, but I just can't afford it. Maybe I can help you save up and you can focus on work for the time being. After you get some money and Sam goes into elementary school, your schedule will be more flexible. Oh, come on! All of my friends are sending their children to this preschool. It's not that expensive. I have to send him there. He has to go. Madeline, it's a case-by-case situation. I'm sure that your friends who are sending their kids to that school actually have jobs. Or at least they have someone in their life who is supporting them and paying for it. Your family was rich and now your parents have blown through all of their savings. I know it is hard for you to accept, but you have to understand that I am not rich. Our parents are not rich. We cannot afford the lavish lifestyle you are used to. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That even if I wanted to send you there, I couldn't afford it. I don't have a good answer for you. I'm sorry. There's no perfect way for us to live. Am I right? I don't know about that. Madeline, you guys are going to have to accept that this is your new reality. Well, I at least want him to go to the nicer preschool. I don't want him hanging out with other poor kids. He's only 2. It does not need to be the fanciest place in the world. He's not going to remember it anyway. There's one across the street from my place you could send him to. He can stay until about 2 or 3 p.m., and that gives you plenty of time to work in the morning. I think that is the best option right now. Seriously? This is so unfair. I'm sorry. You need to take some responsibility for your actions and recognize that your situation is one that you and Aaron chose. Oh, and there's a big library nearby, too. You can go there to study if you want to start applying for scholarships. They have a free kids' play area so you can let Sam play. If you're going to stay with me at my place, you're going to have to put in some work. I want to give you as much as I can, but that's only so much, you know? Oh, and the library I mentioned is hiring. They have a nice coffee shop. I have some coupons I can give you. You can drink coffee and get discounted breakfast when you work, and you can check out any books you'd like. Plus, you'll be able to take Sam to read-alongs and other fun educational opportunities. Doesn't that sound so nice? Do you even know how hard it is to have a kid when you're not married and have no one to support you? Of course it's hard. You're literally trying to raise a whole person. But you know what? That was your decision, and now you have a beautiful son. There's nothing you can do about it now. You'll do better once you have your own income and you can support you and him on your own. It's no one's decision but your own. He is your son. Would you want me to force you to take care of my kid? Or tell you to spend your hard-earned money on their school? How would you like it if I moved into your house and expected you to pay for everything? You would hate it. I am happy to help you, but you need to realize that you're going to have to start being more responsible. You have no idea what you're talking about. I am stressed out of my mind. It was hard to raise him while I went to community college. It was so difficult. It was even worse the first year because Aaron was away. Plus, my mom was the one who took care of him most of the time. I'm not confident I can do this all on my own. I just want him to go to a good school and to get a good education. I want him to have a great life. So I am stressed, okay? That's why I'm asking you what I should do. You're really that stressed? Why wouldn't I be? I don't know. Your apartment is small. There are only 2 rooms. One for you and one for Sam, Aaron, and me. I never get a break or have any privacy. Of course I'm stressed. Madeline, I'm always out of the house. I'm constantly working. We hardly see each other. You usually come over here to my parents' house anyways. I know it's hard for you. I don't know how hard it is because I've never been in your situation. If I'm the only one working in the house, we can never improve the situation. You will continue to be dependent. If you start saving up, in a few years you can get your own place. How am I supposed to do that? I'll have to pay all the bills. Well, I gave you $20,000 to start building up your savings, right? That's a good start. $20,000 is nothing. How am I supposed to buy a house with that money? You're not supposed to buy a house. You could rent an apartment. Where's my brother anyways? I haven't seen him in days. Tell him he needs to get his life together and get a job. Oh, he had a job but got laid off. He just hasn't found a new position yet. I'm waiting until he's ready to get us a place. Madeline, I don't think you understand. I'm a lot older than you and I've seen a lot of relationships. I'm 11 years older than you, okay? I'm 32. When I was 25, I finally saved up enough to get myself a nice car. No loan, all paid up front. I'm not married. I don't have any kids. I've worked hard for my money, but I am not going to give it all to you just because you're in a tough situation. I wanted to help you out by giving you that money. It was a gift from me to you. You need to get a job. It doesn't have to be full-time. It can be part-time. I don't care. But you have to work. And my little brother, he is a leech. He hasn't worked hard for anything. He's always been the type to mooch off of others. He needs to get a job too. If you don't like my rules, you can get out of my house and figure it out on your own. I told you I want him to go to the private school. Oh, stop bickering. It's like hearing you and your brother argue when you were teenagers. I wanted to enjoy my evening watching my favorite reality show, and you two had to start arguing and shouting. I would rather you go argue outside. Quit ruining my evening. I said I want him to go to the private preschool. Why are you acting like this? You are so shameless, you know that? If you want him to go to that school, get a job and fund it yourself. No way. She really said that. I think she has been so immature. I would not put up with that kind of attitude. Here we are trying to enjoy our brunch and she's calling you and texting you relentlessly about this? She is seriously so immature. I can't keep putting up with this anymore. You heard what I said, right? She is so immature. I can't believe you're actually putting up with her. She is so entitled and acts like she deserves whatever she wants without having to put in any work. I wasn't very nice to her either. I could have been more mature in the situation. I'm just super annoyed by everything. That's all. I was surprised you wanted to come here today. You don't usually like to drink coffee. Last night I was talking to her. Well, arguing with her. I was so mad I couldn't sleep, so I decided I need some coffee and a huge breakfast. I get it. Didn't you say she complained you didn't get them any food this morning or something? Yeah, she was angry that I didn't pick them up from McDonald's before coming here. That's why she's been blowing up my phone. Don't do anything else for her, dude. How many times have I told you this is a bad idea? If you keep acting like a doormat, letting her run your life, she's never going to stop. Before you know it, you're going to be the one raising her son. She should be kind to you and grateful for all you've done. It's one thing for you to give them a temporary place to stay, but to have you pay for their child's school? To make you give them an allowance? That sounds outrageous to me. I know it's outrageous, but I'm not trying to give everything she wants to her. I'm just trying to help her out, you know? This isn't the first time she's been ungrateful for something you've done for her, you know. She should be thankful. You're just being used as a doormat. You know that, don't you? You're like 10 years older than her and you still can't see it. You're 32 years old. Why in the world would you let her keep walking over you like this? Honestly, it's frustrating to watch. I know, you're right. Ever since she's had this baby, I've been stressed for her. I mean, not really for her, but for the baby. Sometimes she doesn't feed him and they don't seem to care about him at all. She's the one who gave birth to him, and she made the choice to keep him. She should be taking care of him better. I mean, she wanted to get into a good university and pursue some big career, didn't she? But as soon as she finished high school, she got pregnant. That's fine, but that was her decision. She was the one who chose to have unprotected sex and decided to keep the baby. She should have known that it would be stressful. Oh, I'm sure it was an accident. She didn't know she was pregnant until she was a few weeks along. It must have been scary. I get that, but still, she couldn't have thought it would be so easy to have a child so early. But there's nothing that can be done about it now. Can't your parents help them if they really need it? I mean, they seem really eager to help Madeline in the first place. It's their first grandbaby. Well, my mom wanted to, but she won't be able to now. My dad hurt his hand pretty badly, and he's still unable to do everything by himself. I think he's been having his friend drive him around everywhere whenever he needs to go somewhere. Plus, they're getting old and are supposed to be happily retired. I don't want them to have to raise young children for a second time. That's why I told them not to worry and told them I would handle everything on my own. Girl, I'm sorry to hear about your dad's hand, but I'm seriously starting to worry about your mentality. What do you mean? Well, your parents couldn't take them in, so why do you have to? You're the kind of person to give all of your food to someone else who's hungry, even if you're feeling hungry yourself. You said that Madeline and Aaron have no money saved, right? If you just take care of everything on your own, how will they learn? I think they both need a wake-up call. They need to get jobs ASAP and find their own place to live. They said they're having a hard time finding work. All of these fast food places are hiring. They could find work if they really wanted to. I saw that Walmart and Target are both hiring. So is Starbucks and McDonald's. They aren't the most fun or well-paying jobs, but it's better than nothing. Especially because it gives them the chance to save up money and look for better work opportunities. I would be a lot harsher if it weren't for Sam. He's just a kid. I can't fully understand what it's like for them to be going through this. Elise, you make it seem like you've never experienced any hardships. After you got into that car accident and had a miscarriage, you came home and went straight to work. That was, what, 2 years ago? You could have stopped living your normal life. No one would have blamed you. But you used it as a chance to earn money, take care of your parents, and build up your savings. You even earned enough money to send off to your brother and his family. At that time, you felt like taking care of everyone around you was your responsibility. You always feel like it's your responsibility. But it's not. I don't think it's a bad thing for me to want to take care of my family. I thought your parents raised you to be a compassionate and caring person. That's how mine raised me. I just thought it was the right thing to do. Because I lost my child, I wanted to care for the rest of my family. I understand where you're coming from, and I'm not saying you're wrong. I just think that there is a point where you start to do too much. Stuff that's not your responsibility. Additionally, that was when your brother was deployed in Germany, wasn't it? So you felt a bigger obligation to care for everyone. Then what do you expect me to do, Addie? I'm trying to earn enough money now to put towards my retirement, pay off my student debt, and help take care of my parents. I have to give them money. It's not something I can just ignore and not do. I don't want to leave my parents hanging, especially now that they've run into more health issues. You know how expensive hospitals are. You know how hard I've been working. I know. You told me you were trying to help them pay for their medical bills. You're a good daughter. But I'm just worried about you. Because now you're financially trying to care for yourself, your parents, and your niece and her family. Please listen to my advice soon, okay? Maybe you just need some more time to think about it. That's fine. But please consider it. If it makes you feel better, just give them some cash and tell them to get out.
Honey, I'm telling you I can't work on that.
Why are you being like this again? Sweetie, please.
Oh, I give up. My body doesn't work like it used to. Both of my hands and legs are in horrible shape.
Oh, dear.
Tell him that if he really wants someone to do it, he should just do it himself. Whether he needs me to write something down, run an errand, or anything else, I won't do it.
Honey, why are you bringing this up again when you know it's just going to upset you? Can't you let it go?
I told Aaron that I wouldn't be able to do much for him since I am injured and feeling unwell. But he said that he can't do anything without my help.
You shouldn't be doing anything for him in your condition. You should be getting more rest and worrying about yourself, not him.
He always wants me to take him to the gym or the market and expects me to pay for him too. What a lousy son we have. I've been doing all of this for him for months now, and he never seems to appreciate me. Every day I take him places and buy him stuff. I'm fed up. Last time he told me to come in with him because his friend was busy and wasn't there to keep him company. I told him I was tired and I don't like to go to the gym much anymore because of my old age. He told me to pick up a weight for his next set, so I did, and that's how I hurt my wrist.
I remember you telling me about that. He didn't seem to care much about your injury. You seem exhausted, dear.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have plenty of energy left. I'm worried because he needs to do better. If he keeps being this dependent, he'll never get hired again. He doesn't seem to have any motivation to make a good life for himself, his wife, or his daughter and her family. There's no point in comparing him to Elise because they have so little in common.
I know, honey. You're right. You are right. Did you hear back from your boss? Will they let you come back to work?
No, I'm not physically fit enough for the grocery store anymore. I can't lift anything and they need me to unload heavy inventory. I don't last more than 15 minutes of unloading the truck before I need a break. Now I've got this injury and there's nothing for me to do anymore. I give up.
Maybe things will get better now that Aaron, Madeline, and Sam will move in with Elise. We can finally relax.
I doubt that will make our lives more relaxing.
What did you just say?
Oh, Aaron. What I was trying to say was...
Stop bumbling like a fool and speak properly.
What I was trying to say to you was...
Oh, forget it. I know what you were trying to say. You're trying to put a wedge between me and my family. I think you're trying to ruin my relationship with my sister. You don't act like a proper wife or mother at all. When I got home, all I heard from my sister was that we are both bums and need to grow up and get jobs.
She said all of that to me. She told me that I'm lazy and need to work and that I need a reality check. It was so embarrassing.
Why did she tell you to get a job?
You know that I want to get into a good university, don't you? I got pregnant when I was starting my associate's degree after a gap year, and then I couldn't transfer to a bigger university for a bachelor's. We didn't have a real wedding ceremony like I wanted and just eloped after we found out I was pregnant. Then you were deployed to Germany for 10 months. Ever since you finished serving, you've been different. You don't seem to care much about me or Sam and don't seem interested in getting a job. We moved back in with your parents and now with your big sister. Do you know how embarrassing that is? All of my friends have moved out of their parents' house except for me. Most of my friends who are married had nice ceremonies and memorable days. When they ask me how everything is going, I don't want to tell them the truth. Now all of my friends are in university and are about to graduate with their bachelor degrees. I'm jealous. Now I'm being told I should get a job at the library or a fast food restaurant. Does that sound fair to you?
That's why we moved in with my family, so that you don't have to work or feel bad about it.
Well, I want to go to school. I can't do that with this kid weighing me down and zero funds.
Let's be honest with ourselves here. You've been begging me and my sister to send Sam to some fancy private daycare for quality education when in reality, you just want to have a certain status. Don't you think that's a little much?
We can pay her back. We can pay her back someday.
When?
If he starts going to school, we can have more time to ourselves. I can go back to school, get my degree, and get a good job. Then I'll be guaranteed to get a good salary.
I don't think you understand how the world works, sweetie. That would mean that for about 3 years, we would live off of my sister and then pay her back later.
Come on! You started earning some money, didn't you? You don't have to go back to school and you can start saving money faster.
No, I want to go to university too. I need to go back. I never finished anything.
No way. So now you're saying you deserve to go to university more than I do? We can't both go.
Well, if you get to go back to school, I should get to work an easy part-time job. We can figure that out. But you know what? If you're really serious about sending Sam to that stupid school, we need to secure his spot soon. Elise is going to help us, but I don't know if we can convince her to send him there. I'm not going to do what she's been telling me to, and you shouldn't either, okay?
I get it. I won't. We can figure this out. Let's just try to stay on her good side as we start living with her. It's only our first week in her place after all.
What did you say?
I mean, if we get on her bad side, she might kick us out. Plus, with the state of the economy, I feel like most people aren't in a rush to move out of their own anymore.
We don't have to do everything she says. She's only at home when she sleeps. She works nearly every day. She says she's usually gone on the weekends, too.
Exactly! She's not here during the day. Plus, she doesn't eat at the house either. She usually buys food and coffee out of the house. We can live how we want during the day without her knowing. We just have to pretend like we are following her rules. There are only 4 of us staying in the house, and we can come over to your parents' house anytime, right? There are plenty of ways for us to hide from her. I think you look so depressed nowadays. I'm worried about you and your mood.
I feel like the apartment is too small for us to really get away with anything.
Do you have any pride, Aaron? We can't get our own house and neither of us work. We need to stay with her for the next 3 years for us to live out our dreams, right? So we need to make this work. I don't want us to end up like my parents, broken living without savings. We have to do this right.
Elise, are you still awake?
Yeah, I'm still awake. What's up?
Shouldn't you be asleep by now? You have to get up early for work.
Yeah, I should. I usually get to bed right about now.
Would you be willing to go get a drink with me? I know a wing place that has some great fries.
Why? What's up?
I just miss hanging out with you and want to chat for a bit. I'll buy the drinks.
Okay. Fine, we can go. Put Sam to bed and let Madeline get to sleep, and then we can go. Babe, why don't you talk to her about this later? It's already really late.
It's okay. I want to speak to her about it. You go to bed.
So you guys really don't want to send him to the facility near my house? It's a really good preschool.
We decided we would prefer to send him to a different daycare center.
I mean, I'm glad you finally dropped the idea of going to the private preschool, but are you sure this is the best option? It's kind of far from my house. He's only 2 right now. He doesn't have to go to a fancy school. I think the place across the street is the best option. You don't need to send him to this overpriced daycare.
When you were young, you went to a really nice preschool. Don't you remember? I understand that you don't want us to waste our money, but he's our son. We decided not to send him to a private preschool, and we're sending him to a nicer daycare instead.
I just think that you're not thinking this through fully.
Elise, you know that I can take care of my family, don't you? I literally served our country for 2 years while I had a family. You don't need to worry about me because I am determined to care for my family.
If you really feel that way, you need to start showing it. Actions speak louder than words. And right now, your actions say you're not ready to be an independent adult.
Well, that's why Dad was helping me out and giving us an allowance. He wanted us to get a head start.
He's in his 60s now. He shouldn't be worrying about you anymore. He deserves a peaceful retirement, and instead he was working extra to support you. He told me you haven't been doing anything to pay him back up until now. Why are you suddenly speaking like you're going to magically change your behavior?
Why are you turning this into an argument? I just wanted to come here and have a nice chat, and now you're accusing me of doing something wrong.
You've been unemployed for like 8 months now, dude. You've been staying with me since then. For 8 months. And neither of you thought to get a job? That's shocking.
Why are you being so harsh towards me? You're not in charge of me. There is nothing you can force me to do. You're not my parent and I am not your child. I know I need to work and I don't need you to force me to do so. Why are you being so rude to Madeline? She hasn't done anything wrong, but when I came home, she was nearly in tears. Do you want to kick us out and force us to live on the streets? I don't think you do. It's your house, yes, but it's our lives.
Yeah, but now you're saying you want to borrow money from me and our parents. You're going to have to pay us all back. You're already in a lot of debt to Mom and Dad. I've had to help you get out of some payments before. I don't want you to end up in piles of debt. You're still so young.
Have you ever thought about why I'm being harsh? I'm trying to protect you.
Yeah, I get it. I understand. But if you think about it, I don't really owe them that much. I only stayed in their house for a little while and I was very helpful around there. You might have your own apartment, but you don't own our family's house. If you don't want us living with you, we'll move back into the house.
Aaron, I don't think you understand. That is my house. I bought it for Mom and Dad, but it's in my name. When they pass away, I will get the house because my name is on the title.
No way. It's Mom and Dad's house. You can't control who lives there and who gets to receive it when they die. It's my house too. It's the family house. Who are you to tell me I can't live there anymore?
I'm not telling you that you can't live there because you're already living in my apartment. Now you are both stressing me out because you seem to make everything about yourselves.
Are you saying you're not normally stressed? Because you're always worried about work. Why are you acting like you're so high and mighty? You got divorced a few years ago, didn't you? You didn't have a perfect marriage either. After the accident, he couldn't stand to stay with you. That's why you had to split up.
Aaron!
What?
My marriage was not like yours. We knew each other for a long time, dated, and fell in love. Your marriage was sudden, and I'm sure it was just in response to finding out she was pregnant. When I had the miscarriage, life got hard for both of us, and we were both depressed. I started to live my life again, and he couldn't go outside. I became so obsessed with work that I never spent time with him anymore. That's why we had to split up.
Sure, that's the reason why you two split.
You're the one who asked me to come here to eat and drink with you. Why did you bring me here? You told me you wanted to chat and now you're just pissing me off. What do you want from me?
Elise.
What? Just answer my question.
Elise, you are a very successful and smart woman. You say you're not rich, but you make nearly $100,000 a year.
Okay. And?
Why don't you just let me and Madeline stay in your apartment and you can move somewhere else?
What did you just say?
Your house is small. We wanted to move into the house, but Mom and Dad always nag us, so we can't live with them. We need our own space, but won't be approved for our own apartment. You can move in with Mom and Dad again.
You brought me here to tell me to get out of my own place and give it to you?
I mean, at your age, shouldn't you be living on your own?
Dude! I was living alone until I let you guys move in! At this point, I think we should all move back into my house so that you're both being monitored all day.
No! Most people don't live with their parents at this point in life.
Oh, but it's okay for me to move back in with them? What do you expect me to do? Let you live in my apartment while I continue to pay rent? Do you have any idea how outrageous that is? Besides, I already gave you $20,000. I loaned you that money.
Okay, and what about it?
How are you going to pay me back?
What do you mean?
I mean, you borrowed that much money from me already, and now you're going to have to pay the rent too. How can you afford that? Besides, I'm not going to move out. You say I'm rich, but I spent 8 years in university and I have hundreds of thousands in student debt. That's why I'm trying to live more frugally now.
But most people don't earn nearly as much money as you do per year. If you were more responsible, you'd be able to pay those off sooner.
Yeah, I make more, but I have more to pay back. Plus, I'm paying to take care of Mom and Dad, and now I'm spending money on you. Why do you feel comfortable even asking me for this kind of favor?
Because you're not even my real sister. We're not related by blood. Your real parents didn't want you and you were thrown out. You got adopted by my parents.
I don't see what this has to do with you trying to take over my home. Plus, I already gave you $20,000. You can use that to get your own place.
That's not enough.
Yes, it is. You can pay your deposit in the first month or two of rent. I think you two are the ones who need to leave.
Ugh, you are killing me here. Why are you so stubborn?
Because you are being an entitled prick. Excuse me, could we get the check? Thank you. I can't believe you told me to get out of my own apartment and let you use it. That's not legal. I'm on the lease. You're more stupid than I previously thought.
No need to be hateful. I don't think you have any right to be parenting me. You're not my mom. You're not even my real sister. Get out of my life.
How can you say that when you're literally living in my apartment right now? Where do you think you're sleeping tonight? I'm uncomfortable being around you. I feel like you're just some aunt I don't know. 10 years is a big gap, and I've never felt like we were brother and sister, even when we were kids. Think about me. How do you think I'm feeling right now? I feel like I'm being suffocated by you. You've always looked down on me and said that I'm a lazy leech who doesn't do anything for himself, and now you're accusing me of being a bad husband and father. Listen to yourself. Can't you understand why I'm so upset with you? So because you're feeling suffocated, it gives you the right to make fun of me for getting divorced, losing my baby, and being your adopted sister? You've been given everything for your whole life, and now you're suffering the consequences. I'm not the bad guy here. I'm simply the messenger. If you really can't stand being around me, you can find yourself another place to stay. Oh, and I talked to Mom and Dad already. They were relieved to have you out of the house. There's no way they are going to want you back in there. And you know what? If you're really going to be such a brat about it, maybe I will leave for a few days and stay with my friend. I can't stand being around you! Elise, come on. Don't be like this. Get out of here. You can find your own ride home. Elise! I'm going to call Mom and let her know that you and Madeline are moving back in with them. But you know what? I'm not going to stop there. I think I'm going to move in with everyone in 2 months. Back into my own house that I own. My lease is almost up and maybe I won't renew it. With me back in the house, Mom and Dad can be taken care of and I can make sure you don't take advantage of them. Elise, how could you say that?
Babe, what's wrong? I couldn't sleep, so I was just hanging out in the living room. What's wrong? You look upset.
Shut up. Don't say anything.
What did you say to Elise to get her in such a bad mood? She sounded furious when she came inside. I went out to check what was going on, but she already left. What did you do?
I said shut up.
Get over here right now. I will not allow you to speak to me that way.
Oh, for the love of God. Leave me alone. You are so annoying.
Why is everyone picking on me? I've done nothing wrong. Oh, your phone is ringing.
Who is it?
It's Elise.
Answer it for me.
Okay. Hello? Elise?
Hi, Madeline.
What's up?
You're not sleeping? It's getting pretty late, isn't it?
I was trying to sleep, but I couldn't. I heard you guys come in earlier, so I came out, but you were gone by then. What were you two talking about?
I'm afraid that's none of your business.
Ever since Aaron got home, neither of us have been able to sleep. He seems stressed. I just want to know what's going on.
Give him the phone.
She wants to speak to you.
Oh, what is it now? You can't even admit to her what you're in trouble for? What do you mean? This little jerk. You know what I'm talking about. Why are you cursing at me? There's no need to call me names. Do you know what you did wrong or not? Are you even able to admit it to yourself? Why are you being like this? It's late. Where did you go anyways? That's none of your business. Have you been drinking? Why are you acting like this? I drank when I was with you, remember? You're starting to make me really angry. If I were you, I would watch what I say. Girl, get off the phone. You're just going to make yourself even more upset. I know you're right, but I want to give them a piece of my mind. I know you do, but this isn't the right way. Hang up and we can hang out, okay? Why are you crying? There's no reason for you to be upset. Stop drinking. Please. Why? It would be a shame for the rest of this beer to go to waste, wouldn't it? I'm almost done. Please, stop drinking. You're supposed to go to work tomorrow. You're going to be so hungover. I need to get to bed too. I have work as well. I wish we didn't have to go to work. I just want to sleep all day. Maybe you're right. We need to be responsible adults. Let's go to sleep. I can't think anymore anyways. Do you want to borrow some of my pajamas? Here, you can wear these. If you need to, you can borrow some of my clothes tomorrow morning, too. Thanks, Addie. I owe you. Why are you still crying? I'm going to start getting upset soon if you keep crying like that. You really have puppy eyes, you know? Why are you letting them get to you like this? Why do the people in my life always need something from me? I offered to let them live with me, and now they're making my life miserable. I'm finally getting so fed up with how they've been treating me. That's valid. I've been telling you to be harsher and to get angrier. You can't let them walk all over you like this. And every time they pull this kind of stunt, you give in immediately. I'm weak. I don't want to disappoint them. It's exactly like when I was studying abroad. Why are you always bringing up your study abroad trip? What does this have to do with anything? One of the professors always treated their students like this and constantly using his students to do work for him. He would find someone with a weak personality who he knew didn't want to disappoint him, and then he would use them the entire term. Eventually, he was investigated for it, but he threatened the students and he made them say that he didn't do anything wrong. The other students just sat by and watched, but didn't say anything. One day, the student he was using at the time snapped and screamed at him. She threatened to expose him, and she cursed at him for a long time. We were all shocked that she finally snapped, and also that she held out for so long. People who manipulate others or take advantage of them are horrible and don't deserve second chances. You never told me that story. That's crazy that he got away with it for so long. Yeah, I feel like you needed to hear it. You have to be sure about these kinds of things. Like them manipulating you. You constantly play the devil's advocate and assume they are really suffering rather than using you. If I get really angry, though, I'm afraid it's going to negatively affect them. It hurts my feelings and I feel like it's a shame, but for a long time I couldn't allow myself to get angry. I guess I've been feeling that way for the past 5 or 6 months. Tomorrow, when you get off work, go home. Tell them to get out and that they are no longer welcome in your apartment or your parents' home. If it goes poorly or you just need some additional support, feel free to come here for another day or 2. They need a reality check and a good wake-up call. They can't keep abusing all of the people in their lives. You're right. Thank you for your advice. I feel much better now. Good night. Good night. Mom! Oh, you're here. How is Addie feeling? Is she still sick? Yes, she's still feeling sick, but I'm sure she'll feel better soon. I'm happy you've been going over to see her more now that she's not feeling well. It's good for you to support your friends, you know. Yeah, you're right. Where are Madeline and Darren? Oh, Madeline said she was taking Sam to the library today. Got it. Mom, can you watch Sam for a little bit? Why? He's spending the day with his mom. I need to speak with Madeline privately. I want to take her out to dinner. I feel like it's been tense ever since I moved back in and they joined us in the house. I noticed you did a bunch of cleaning around the house last night. Any particular reason why? I just thought it might be a nice thing to do for you guys. The two of them have been leaving messes everywhere. It's like they're tornadoes. And they never clean up after themselves. I don't want this to be more stressful for you and Dad. Okay, go speak to her. Maybe she can help Aaron to get a grip. Now that we're all living together again, it feels like everyone wants to be loud all the time. I see Aaron is still in his room and he's blasting music so loud. What's the point in that? No regard for the other people in this house. I'm sorry I moved us back in, Mom. I know you wanted some peace and quiet. But honestly, I missed you guys a lot. I'm happy we get to live together again. Now I can save money and help you guys more. I'm glad you're here, dear. You're going to help them send Sam to that daycare, aren't you? Sam deserves a nice place to stay while they're working. Yes, Mom. I'll help them out. Are you finished eating?
Yeah.
Me too. It was yummy. Madeline?
Yeah?
You see me as a pushover, don't you?
No. Why are you asking me that? I'm scared when you ask these kinds of questions to me so suddenly.
You say I'm scary when I suddenly ask questions, but I think that's because I don't usually question you. I heard you and Aaron say you need to make this work for the next 3 years or so. Is that right? I don't think that's going to work. I was going to let you guys stay with us for that time, but this just feels like a weird situation to me. I don't understand how it would work. I've been worried about you two, so I allowed you to move back in with us into the family house. But neither of you have made efforts to get a job yet.
I can explain. I was going to get a job, but I just feel really uncomfortable leaving Sam alone for that long every day. Please don't misunderstand me. And Aaron is having a hard time right now, too.
There's no need for you to explain. I don't want you to beg or try to sway me to believe you. You were so young when you got pregnant, and I understand why you wanted to send him to that nice private school. You moved in with me, and now we're living with my parents, and I understand it must be stressful for you. I can't imagine how hard it must be for you. You're doing good raising Sam. You're a good mom. I was almost a mom too, you know.
Really?
Yes, but I lost my baby. So honestly, I'm a little jealous of you and Darren, because you have a beautiful son you get to raise. I think I've been really hard on you, and I really should have been harder on Aaron. You just want to take care of your son. That's why you're not getting a job, and that's why you're stressed, right?
Well, yes.
But what's Aaron's excuse? He just doesn't want to work.
But...
No buts. It's true. He just doesn't want to accept his responsibilities. You know, Madeline, I think you've been doing a great job. You had him at such a young age, and you've been trying your best. But in order to give Sam the best life you can, you need to work for it. What are you going to do if he needs new clothes? Or if he gets hurt and has to go to the doctor? I gave you money, didn't I? That's enough for now, but it's not enough forever. You both need to start working.
You did give us money, and I really appreciate it. But you're right. It's not enough to get by. The thing is, I need to stay home and take care of Sam. There's no way for me to get a job right now. I only have my associate's degree anyway. What kind of job am I going to be able to get with such little experience?
Why do you feel like you're the only one who can take care of Sam? You have Aaron, you have our parents, and you have me. Plus, you're going to send him to a daycare, right? There are plenty of people who can help you make this work.
It's hard, that's all. I became a mom so young, I feel like it's all I'm good at now.
I understand that. I can see where you're coming from. But I don't think it's enough. I know you don't like living here. You and Aaron have both made it clear that it's uncomfortable living in this house with the entire family. Despite that, you two moved back in, tried to kick me out of my own apartment, and now are living in my house yet again. You guys keep saying you want to leave, so you're going to have to start putting in some effort.
I know that. But you're right. It is frustrating to live together in this house with you all. I don't enjoy these conversations where you just shout at me and we talk in circles.
You're the ones who told me to give you my apartment and to let you live there for free, aren't you?
There you go again. I'm sorry we suggested that, okay? It was a stupid idea. You don't have to speak down to us. Who are you to stick your nose so high? You're not better than us. What do you know about raising a family anyway? Not like you have any kids to take care of.
Your son is my nephew, and I'd like to think I've been able to help you guys take care of him. I don't have my own kid because my baby died. That doesn't mean I can't give you advice on how to be a responsible adult.
Elise, that's not what I meant. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring up the baby.
Forget it. You two don't seem to care about the long-term results of your decisions now. You two want me to send him to a private preschool? You two want to continue to mooch off of me and my parents without having to work. Why should I have to take on any of that responsibility? There's no point in me bringing this up again. It's clear that you two don't care to listen to me in the first place. I'm done being a pushover and letting you two walk all over me. If you want to stay in this house, you need to start working. Both of you. Save your own money and figure it out on your own. You've already borrowed so much money from my parents and I. It's going to take a while for you to pay us back.
What do you mean, pay you back?
What? Aaron didn't tell you? All that money we've been giving you guys isn't coming for free. You have to pay it all back. So you better start earning money now.
What? Why would you give us such a big loan and expect us to pay it back? You know we don't have any money. I've never handled a loan before. My parents paid for my school when I went. Why do we have to repay you? You're our family.
You are both so shameless.
You said you would give it to us and now you expect us to repay you? We are family.
Yes, we're family. And that's great, but let's be honest with ourselves here. What have you ever done for our family that makes you feel like we consider you our family? Besides letting us spend time with your son, what have you ever done for us to make us feel like your family? Have you ever taken us out to dinner? Cooked for us at home? Oh, maybe you helped clean the house a few times. Oh, wait, you hate to clean. You always make my mom do it. I can't think of a single time you've done something for us.
Let me think. I'm sure I've done something. I'm sure I did something.
I don't think there's any point for you to think about it more. People like you don't care about others. You're only focused on yourselves. If you want to stay here for 3 years, you're going to have to be prepared to pay rent and contribute to the household. Hey, Mom. What's up? Why haven't you been answering my calls? Oh, I'm sorry. I was out with Madeline. Do you need me to head home? Yes, please. I need your help with some stuff around the house. Okay, then I'll head back now. Should I pick up a treat for you on my way back? Like some ice cream or cookies from the store? No, I just got into bed. I'm getting ready to go to sleep. What kind of snack do I need at this hour? You're right, Mom. See you soon. Madeline, go close the door to my mom's room.
What? Why?
Did you not hear me? My mom's not asleep yet, so go close the door.
Oh, okay.
Aaron, for as long as I've known you, I've tried to take care of you in any way I could. I helped you get through high school by tutoring you and even helped you get your first job. Now I've allowed you to stay in my home and I've loaned you money. Elise. I never doubted you and I have no regrets for what I've done for you guys. Anytime you've asked me for something, I've done it for you. I always do it for you. But the way you make me feel now, I can't keep living like this. For the past few months, I've been trying to accommodate your needs, but I don't think I can do it anymore. Why are you acting like this suddenly? Are you trying to imply that I'm doing something wrong? I think you're the one in the wrong here. Dragging my wife away to go and lecture her without me present. Now you come home just to shout at me. I'm the one who did something wrong? Me? Answer me! Okay, fine. I'm sorry, okay? I'm genuinely sorry. I messed up. I know I did. If you're really so sorry, get out. What? I need to live my life without you making it more difficult. I let you live in my house. I loaned you a ton of money. I can't do it anymore. Get out of my house. No way.
Elise, what happened? I thought we were making progress at dinner. You sounded like you were going to let us keep trying. Aaron, don't hit her! Stop! Hey, don't push him! Babe, are you okay?
I'm sorry, sis. I told you I'm sorry.
Please, Elise, reconsider.
Do you know how much I've done for you? And for you to tell me I'm not your real sister. To bring up my dead child and my divorce. Ever since I was in high school and you were in elementary school, I worked a part-time job. And I gave you money to spend with your friends. I never expected you to pay me back for it. Oh, and what about your phone? The phone you're using right now is the one I bought you, right? Please stop. I get it. You don't need to make yourself sound all high and mighty, okay? I felt bad for wanting to cut ties with you. Because I love Sam and he's so young. I wanted you two to grow up and to be good parents. But you two don't seem like you really want to be parents. Or at least you don't seem to realize how much work it takes. Aaron, you refuse to get a job to support your family while also refusing to take care of your son or do any housework. You spend all day on your computer. Madeline, you say you can't get a job because you have to watch Sam, but you spend most of your time on your phone and make my mom watch him. Whatever. I'm done speaking. Leave. You're no longer welcome here. I will not be giving you any more money from now on.
What are we supposed to do about Sam? Think about him. You don't want him to be homeless, do you?
Taking care of your family is not my responsibility. What is going on out here? Why are you all shouting? Mom, you're still awake? I asked you what's going on. Why are you telling them to get out, and why are they begging you to let them stay? I'm getting a headache from all the noise. I don't know what's going on, but someone better start explaining.
It's not what you think.
Did you really try to get my daughter to move out of her own apartment so you could stay there?
No, we never said that. She's just making it up. It's just a misunderstanding.
You don't know this yet, but you are a terrible liar. I heard everything. I can't believe you two. I knew it was about time for you to show your true colors. Were you two trying to squat in her house? Are you going to take over our house too? There is no point in me listening to your lousy excuses. I've honestly been tired of having you two around. You make my life harder than it needs to be. Tell you what, you have 1 month to find a place to live, but you need to get out by then.
What do you mean? You know we don't have any money. How are we going to rent our own place without any money?
1 month is enough time to figure everything out. We've given you nearly 10 months to figure it out, and you haven't made a single change. I think you two could use a reality check. Mom, how could you say something like that? It's horrible. It's the truth, Aaron. I'm done cleaning up after you spoiled brats. Why didn't you tell me you were planning on kicking them out? I didn't want to stress you out more than I know you already are. You didn't have to handle this all on your own. I know you've been having a hard time dealing with the both of them. I'm okay, Mom. I didn't want you to worry. This needed to be done. They've been taking advantage of us for too long. What are they going to do? Where are they going to stay? I am still a bit worried about them. We don't have to worry about them anymore. It's not our problem. I think that if we keep letting them get away with this behavior, they're never going to grow up. It's good to help our loved ones, but there is a line that shouldn't be crossed. If they're really struggling, I'm sure they'll reach out again. We can help them, but we can't bail them out every time. I hate that I dislike them so much. I mean, he's my son. She's my daughter-in-law. Why do I hate them? What about Sam? I don't want him to have a bad life. I don't either. I think that if they aren't fit to take care of them, we might need to call social services. I feel so bad for them. They were both smart, you know. Madeline is smart. She was very studious and had big dreams of a prestigious career. I know she's smart. I think they've just made some poor decisions. It hurts me too, to see them like this. But they need to learn. I don't want this to go on any longer. I'm so sorry to hear about this. It's embarrassing to learn that your adult daughter is still acting like a child. I'm sorry for all of the trouble she has caused you. No need to apologize. My son is worse than she is. The reason we contacted you is that we wanted you to know what was going on. We're both parents and we both care about our children, right? I feel so embarrassed. Maybe I wasn't a good enough mother and that's why he's turned out like this. I feel the exact same way. I keep thinking that maybe I'm the reason she's unable to mature. I've been sending her $1,500 every month since last year. Really? She told us that you and your husband were broke. That you burned through all of your savings and were unable to support her. That's why we let her and Aaron move back in with us. What do you think they did with all of that money you were sending them? I have no idea. She told me that she wanted to go back to school and needed some help paying for it, so I sent her the money. At first, I was happy to do it, but lately, I've been suspicious. Every time I ask her about school, she ends up being very vague. She said she's sending Sam to a nice private school. Is that true? I sent them more money since I know it's expensive. Wow! We had no idea you were sending them money. They never mentioned it, and she hasn't attended school since she went to the community college. She said she was going to university. That's why she couldn't get a job. You're telling me she never went to school and she's been living here rent-free since August? She doesn't work or study, and Sam's not in that nice school yet. It's true. She hasn't gone to school. In addition to taking your money, she took my money as well. I convinced her not to send Sam to the private school because she wanted me to pay for it all, and I couldn't afford it. I can't believe this. I seriously had no idea. Why was she lying to me for so long? I'm so embarrassed by her behavior. I'm so sorry, Mrs. Smith. I should have contacted you sooner. Thank you for telling me. I'm sure it must have been hard for you to put your foot down. I knew it was the right thing to do. It's their responsibility to take care of themselves now. I don't think there's any need for us to keep talking about the money. It's clear that they both stole from and lied to all of us. I think this actually presents us with the opportunity to help them get their lives back on track. You're right. You sound like a very mature woman, you know. I forgot how much I enjoy speaking with you. I'm so sorry for all of the trouble my daughter has caused you. No, please don't apologize. That's not what I want at all. I'm so sorry. She got pregnant so young and let it ruin her life. I couldn't teach her anything. But now I can take care of her again. What do you mean? Send all 3 of them to our house. I promise we will take care of them. There's an apartment for rent right next to us. It's small, but it's livable and it's all they need. I think Madeline ought to go back to school. Sam should go to a good preschool. And Aaron needs help getting a job. I will help them for 1 year, and if they don't get their stuff together, I won't help them any longer. I don't know if this is the best idea. The point of kicking them out is that they have to fend for themselves. But they have nowhere to go. Where are they going to live? They don't know anything about living on their own. They'll pay for everything themselves. I'm just going to help them get settled. That's all. I see where you're coming from. It sounds like a nice idea. After speaking with Madeline's mom, we sorted out a solution. Aaron, Madeline, and Sam all moved to live near her parents. Mrs. Smith was furious when she found out her daughter had been lying to her for so long, and I was enraged when I realized I had been wasting my hard-earned money on liars. Aaron and Madeline have begged for our forgiveness, but we've been having a hard time accepting it so far. I would never have been able to put up with their lies. Since they've moved into their own place, both Aaron and Madeline have gotten full-time jobs. It's part of the conditions they were given by her parents. Madeline is working as a waitress in a restaurant, and apparently she hates working in customer service.
I'm swamped over here. I have so many tables, there's no way I can handle them all at the same time. Samantha, what are you doing here in the back? Customers are waiting for you to take care of their bills. You're supposed to be at the register.
Whatever. I'm on my break.
Samantha! Samantha!
I'm listening to music. Can't hear you.
Hey!
Oh, goodness. You scared me. No need to yank out my earbuds.
You're supposed to be working, but you're just sitting in the back listening to music and scrolling on TikTok? Unacceptable.
Why are you being like this? I've seen you listening to music on the job, too.
Well, I don't listen to music when we have a rush. I came here to earn money. I assume that you did too. But you're not doing anything to earn your wage.
I was working. Are you my boss? What gives you the right to talk to me like that? Are you the one giving me money? I don't think so. Get lost.
Wow. I can't believe how awful you teenagers act nowadays. It's my first time meeting a kid as rude as you. I'm going to tell our boss how horrible you are, and then you'll be sorry.
Go for it. Good luck getting him to be mad at me.
Mr. Garcia, Samantha never works. She always sits in the back listening to music and playing on her phone. She hasn't done any work all day. I've been doing everything on my own. Just check the cameras. I'm exhausted and she's still just sitting there.
If you don't like it, then get out. She is doing just fine and we don't need you to do our jobs well.
What? Why are you firing me? I need to work to survive. She's the one you should be firing. Why are you telling me to get lost when I'm the one who hasn't done anything wrong? Oh, I get it. You have a thing for her.
You watch your mouth. She's my niece. How dare you insinuate that she and I are having an inappropriate relationship? If you don't like the way I run my business, then you can get out. Have fun looking for a new job.
What? Fine, I'll shut up about it. Just let me keep working here, please.
Oh, look at how many more customers just came in. Looks like you better get to work, Madeline.
I'm on it.
In the end, Madeline and Aaron had to learn how to work in an unfair world. They discovered that things don't come for free and that they have to work for what they want out of life. Sam has been going to a nice daycare and has made a lot of friends. He visits us often and says he still loves to spend time with his aunt and grandparents. Aaron has come around the house a few times and has offered to do things for us. He even took our dad to a doctor's appointment. It seems like things are starting to get better. They're both growing and maturing, and I couldn't be happier to see it. Thank you for listening to our story. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content just like this. And why not leave us a comment in the comment section down below. See you in the next video.